Hi, I'm Maheen Noor Soomro, and you're watching me at Ananke Girl Summit. And this keynote speaker session is about being unapologetically you. I'm an HR consultant, and I have been training for the past decade. I specialize in soft skills trainings. As an HR consultant, I work with corporates around the world, helping them to establish employee well-being programs, HR policies, employee policies, employee engagement programs, and I run two HR consulting and recruitment firms. One is in Pakistan, the other is in United Kingdom. I'm a director at both of these organizations. They are called Mushawar. Um, the one in Pakistan is called Mushawar Solutions. The one in UK is called Mushawar UK Limited. I'm very proud of the work that we do, from headhunting to recruitment for organizations. We do specialize in working with the tech sector around the world, and we focus on markets like Middle East, Asia, Europe, UK, and North America. I bring a decade of experience in career coaching, life counseling as well, and I am a huge advocate of women empowerment, equality, gender pay gap, issue being resolved, inclusion, and diversity at the workplace. I'm very happy that we are going to speak one-on-one today. And it's all about me telling you that you can make it in this world, no matter how difficult it looks, just by understanding that you can be unapologetically you. From a very early age, I realized that I have to incorporate a certain set of values that I live by. And this is something that I tell everyone I work with. You have to understand that there are certain things in your life that you have to learn to value, to appreciate, and you can then inculcate these values within yourself. And these can become those steps or milestones in your personal and professional growth. Being unapologetically you is about embracing these values and not being apologetic about them as you grow. For me, early on, I realized that I wanted to be spectacular, if that's a word. And I think that's all that you need to know. We're also different, but we're also alike. So you have to understand that what makes you different from the next person in the room is basically your USP. That's what you need to capitalize on. That's how you need to grow as a person. You have to find the positivity in that uniqueness and make it your self-worth. Of course, in terms of values or the value systems that you create for yourself, you have to believe that there are certain things you cannot compromise on if you want to succeed. These may include honesty to yourself, which means realizing what are my weaknesses, what are my strengths, when I did make a mistake, how can I improve on it, what are your shortcomings, and how you can improve these. If you're being honest to yourself, you're basically also being honest to your work and your life. And that's extremely important if you want to move forward. The second lesson that I gave myself and that I talk about is realizing that we may not know everything at all points in time, and that learning does not stop. For me to learn something from another person does not mean that I'm weak. It does not mean that I'm not talented enough. It just means that I have another source of information and knowledge that I can gain from. Education never stops. And that is something that you have to remember. To be unapologetically you, you have to be informed about what's happening in the world and how you can fit into the puzzle. You can make your own space, and we just have to realize that it's very much possible and that there is opportunity and space for you and your voice to be heard. You just have to believe in yourself And you have to create opportunities for other people to see who you are and how you add value to the whole system. No one says no to someone who adds value to their outcome. No company is going to say no to someone who's going to add profitability and productivity to their value chain. You just need to make sure that whatever you set your mind to, whatever deadlines you assign yourself, whatever goals you assign to yourself, you achieve them. You don't let distractions distract you from who you want to become. These are all very generic life lessons that you may have heard a lot of people say. But these are lessons that help you become the best version of yourself. And these lessons are repeated again and again by people because these were the reasons for people to become successful with time. These are success stories. These are original lessons that people learned by living them. And this is why you need to imagine a value set for yourself. And it can be as early as you being a student in your high school, you being a student in your master's program, you being an employee of the first gig you get employed at. So it could be at any point in time in your life when you're starting off. Actually, life can be made more meaningful at any point in time you decide to take reins and to focus and to start making a change for yourself. So it doesn't matter what age you decide to do for yourself, to do this for yourself, to set a value system for yourself that you're going to live by. But you can do this at any point in time. It could be today that after the session, you sit down and you imagine what are those things that really value to you, what are those things that you're going to strive for in your life, and then live by it. I hope that you can come to a conclusion that your uniqueness, your differences are not your weakness. They are the reason you are a person and you are a person of consequence. You're a person who can make impact and you're someone who can be something in this galaxy of stars. You can be the next rising star and no age and no economic background can be something that holds you back. If today you make your mind up that you are going to fight for yourself, you're going to realize your value set, you're going to be unapologetically you, and you're going to rise. You just need to find your niche, you just need to find yourself, and then you need to stick to it. Don't let weaknesses define you. Those weaknesses are your USPs. Find the positivity in your shortcomings. Make your shortcomings your strength. Turn yourself around. No one else can do this for you except for you. So are you going to do this? Are you going to change things around? Are you going to make this a better world for not just yourself, but for women and girls that are going to come after you? Because if you are able to make space on the top of the value chain, you will make space for women in this world. You just need to start now. For more information about who I am, you can always log on to LinkedIn. You can find me with my name, which is Maheen Noor Soomro. You can find my companies at Mushawar UK Limited on all the social media. We're there on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we have a very cool website as well. I look forward to engaging with you again. And I hope that this keynote speaker session was worthwhile. Take care. Bye.